All right, Rick Bozich, when you're covering a men's basketball season like the one we're seeing at the University of Louisville, you have to get a little bit creative. That's what we're going to do today, because we're thinking about players that left the team, that are performing well elsewhere, and there's a whole team full of them. Who do you think Louisville misses the most in the midst of their 0-9 start?
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about how bad Louisville is, turning the ball over, shooting, all these things. It's all true, but when I looked at Ken Pomeroy's website, they are one of the least experienced teams in the country, the most least experienced Power 5 team. We forget 5 guys left the team who are playing elsewhere, averaging almost 45 points a game and 22 rebounds. If I could pick one from that group, I would pick Noah Locke. They have problems in the backcourt. He's already made more three-pointers than anybody on this Louisville team. He's only turning the ball over 10% of the time. Give this team Noah Locke, and I think they would have a couple more victories.
Probably so, you're right, and I'd probably pick Locke just because of the backcourt problems, or even a commit that didn't come, Courtney Ramey. If they could have gotten him in here, that would have been a big deal. I'd also like to have Sidney Curry from last season, and he's on the roster now, and that's the bigger problem for Louisville, is that guys that did perform a little bit last year haven't really moved forward, and that's another thing that Kenny Payne is going to have to address with this team. At this point, you're watching them, and it really looks like they need a sports psychologist or something out there, because there are plays when you can't get the inbounds pass thrown in to open the second half and have to burn a timeout. That is a major, major problem, and we're going to continue to break down all the problems as we move forward. We'll see if they can make any progress. Western Kentucky up next. You can read about them at our website, wdrb.com. Go there and click on sports.